Hey, just a second. You know, say for subscribe now free. Plenty people who they watch here, they know they subscribe because someone feel say for subscribe, they need for pay money. If you not be known for no now say for subscribe now free. But why for subscribe? If for subscribe for three main reasons. Number one, you go be the first person we go know whenever we come on live. Number two, you go be the first person we go know whenever we upload new video. And number three, you go be the first person for comments, like or share. And the last one for support we, so we go bring kind of content here regularly to you. So you see how it beneficial to you. So if you don't subscribe it, what you do it? I for subscribe to TPP Leo now. And before I forget, not forget for click the notification bell so you go get all the notification. Bam.
Program we ask the question: is the project Arms of Our Girl just another white elephant project, or the First Lady and the government of Sierra Leone, as I know say the government don't invest in this project, for revisit it all over again, for make sure say it gets a true national flavor and for make it be more relevant to society, plus suggestions and recommendations as usual. First thing first, I want to remind me people that say any developed country now the world depends equally on both men and women for the continuous progress of that country. For example, America, women and then equal to man in terms of contributing to the country in development. One, the UK, Australia, and many others. However, in real context as a country, since we gained independence April 27, 1961, largely enough, we don't left women then for almost everything we call development. We put them behind the bench, we relegate them to a point like we feel like they're not contributors towards the country in development. This will make we get fewer female doctors, fewer female lawyers, fewer female engineers, and the list goes on and on. No wonder we did ben. Now, since we multi-party democracy 1996, we see women's group there, then they don't team up for advocate, strong one for the inclusion of women in all development related activities, 50-50 groups and many other work there. And this is fair enough, because if we have to borrow the example of the developed country there, they are feel say yes indeed are the right thing for do, at least for make sure say we take woman their issue very serious. Unfortunately, the disadvantage of women in society starts from the beginning, the girl child. We can turn for neglect, abuse, and seen as a liability. And in numerous instances, we don't see say like again they don't abuse it, and most of them cases are they under report, or maybe then just the slam under the radar without anybody get anything for do anything about it. Until recently, where rape cases begin for rampant in the country. In fact, according to police statistics, 2018 alone, more than 8,500 cases they record. And given the level of shyness in the country, and silence in terms of certain things we know the talker, you say go agree say these figures they are much more higher than what we say so. So but there was a case of one 5-year-old Pekin whose identity then keep secret for your own protection, where one in relative 28-old year man, a raper, a crushing spine, and doctors then say probably, maybe not going to work again. So you will imagine if you're not Komra, you imagine if you're not Pekin, imagine if you're not Fambul, the pain, and this case began a lot of attention, public attention, and following months of campaign from activists and other people there, the president of Salon, His Excellency, retired Brigadier Julius Madabio, declare a state of emergency, and they can say like a criminal and a punishable by life imprisonment for people where they rape minors, and even rape don't become very serious issue now in the country. Don't take a serious. Now let's listen this quickly and come back to we topic better for analyzer.
I therefore declare rape and sexual violence as national emergency. With this declaration, I've also directed the following: that all government hospitals must provide free medical treatment and certificates to every rape victim and sexual abuse with immediate effect. Sexual penetration of minors is punishable by life imprisonment.
So the First Lady, Her Excellency Fatima Bio, take upon the issue of the girl child and turn her as a project for Fight for the Girl Child, where it titled Arms of Our Girls, a campaign with our reach now the country, now all the four corners of the country, because these are issues that we feel safe for now addressing them, we will lose as a nation. And majority of Salon people then support this initiative because that's the right thing. Recently, do a research where it suggests girl picking they miss 88 days from going to school, around 88 days, due to menstruation problem. And he want to do something about that. And also one of the ideas we come up with, Navogi sanitary pads to more than 66,000 school going picking them for free. We go last them for an entire year. This is not a giant effort, and truly deserve an accolade for this. However, just like many other projects in other country, the implementation can always flawed, problematic, and not sincere. Majority of the government projects there. Now, let me try to analyze and see exactly where the problem lies in this project. Now, I understand that the First Lady needs $7 million United States dollars for the project, including for import the parts from Asia. Notably, the best candidate I think will be China for the project. I'm not here against the sum, not to the $7 million are they against. Are they against the utilization of this money? In the best interest of the country, I think that this is a unique opportunity for create an everlasting mark in the country by creating a manufacturing company for produce them padia locally. Now, there is a problem sometimes we think that everything abroad is not good. And making a part, we are not talking about rocket science. This is not just parts. We get local materials for do this. We can hire specialists, and I feel say like this is a unique opportunity. And I don't want let person look at and say this is a time consuming. Of course, that make great things takes time for achiever. And again, I know all of you feel so not able to do. Now, let play one short clip from India, where one man, a very poor guy, will come up with a similar initiative, a similar project where it don't become a global today. Let's look at this clip quickly and come back and see the benefits if we follow some of the example here locally.
So first I did it very simple. I bought the cotton web in rolls and cut it into rectangle. I made sanitary towel in 2 days, like same what I buy from the shop. I thought I succeeded in 48 hours. I got a feedback that is very bad.
Can you imagine if one person succeed for do this? Somebody will not get funding, a very poor person, they come up with an initiative, they fight until it make it become something of an everlasting opportunity for not only in India but around the world. One, by creating this opportunity, you don't create more jobs. Probably you don't create more jobs for the girl picking and for women. Secondly, there will be opportunities, internship opportunities for girls and women. for learn other things, especially in the area of this. And thirdly, the much money we talk about, the $7 million, the hard-earned currency what we plan for send abroad for go take goods there, go left now the country and we go utilize that. And it will help a lot because now with the crisis we don't high inflation level. This is because we don't get sufficient foreign currency reserve, yet we get the appetite for even take more. And these are some of the mentality they were feel say we get for try to admit in our hospital in terms of what I mean admitting we're thinking for at least we treat them well. Love we learn for at least use with local materials. Things like this. Now a very vital project where if we transform them very well, at least it will be something where it will last forever. Now the point I want to make here is there is a saying. Instead of you continue to give person the fish all the time, why you not go teach the person how to fish? And we'll talk about God picking them. We want to make them become self-reliant. We want to make them become independent. Now not the right thing for, not at the right time for teach them how to be so. And let's say for example, then give them this 1 year free pack, the last one. Another year can then give them back. Another year can then give them back. So they continue. So imagine how the burden where go come to the state and even the people where they give, people that go tire. And I don't say like for start dates here it involve a lot of money. Now even if you the first lady and I don't say the government don't put money in this, then use $1 million for start this project. If really the intention of this project is genuine enough, this will make a big difference. Now because the two and the other point where I look at the sustainability. In any journey project, this is a matter most. Because any project where lack sustainability, I mean a viable, visible sustainability, then not a project. These are just probably a sort of kind of cosmetic propaganda or whatever, or maybe probably just at least for people just get distracted. And again, I look at the possibility of the will be first lady in the country because everything at time, whether not 5 years, not 10 years, of course there is a limit time. There would be first lady given women in politics and society. I'm sure of this. When he can, the first thing probably would do, because of the nature of this project, it would trade this, it go massive project, it take her, it send her out of the window with no nothing, and it don't become white elephant project. So what's our white elephant project? That project where intended purpose may not achieve, a waste of time, waste of resources, and then kind project turn them back on the country. And I make they make we suggestions because this is very vital, and I feel serious. If there is no ego attached in this, there is nothing wrong. It makes sense for let them go back to the drawing board and do the correct thing for implement the method and implement the program in a manner in which at least it will be an everlasting benefit for the country. For example,